I'm with Dr. Awa Al-Arma, who's Vice Mayor of Information Technology Affairs at the Municipality of Jeddah. Dr. Awa, thank you very much for talking to us. You've just participated in a panel discussion here at the Power to the Cloud event in Dubai. Tell me, how does the idea of a smart city translate to what you'd like to achieve in Jeddah?
Okay, perhaps the panel discussed the definition of smart city, and what we came about is to conclude that smart city definition is different from one area to another, and perhaps every city should have their own definition of how to become smart. However, what I like specifically about the event here is that if we look around in your exhibition, you have brought together different entities to represent a smart city. So basically you have health, you have education, you have power, you have water, you have all these together. So in my own definition of smart, I think unless all these components become smart, it would be very difficult to call a city smart. And I believe the integration between the services between all these components is going to be key in order for our city to become smarter, if you will. There's also this debate about calling us smart or smarter, or what does that mean? If we're not smart, what does it mean? And I think the panel has also come to a conclusion that all cities are smart in one way or another. However, what we would like is to have the smartest city. So I think that's where we're working right now.
And you're just about to embark on, or just announce your strategy for the smart city in Jeddah.
Yes, we are actually developing our smart city Jeddah, which will cover. Our plan is to have it cover 20 years. However, we know that every 2 or 3 years we're going to have to go back and relook at it again, because as you see, technology is changing and we're trying to get to a basic guideline, if you will. So it will be a roadmap. However, we are not going to stop there, just deliver the strategy and leave it as it is. We will go back and review it every now and then. The idea of our strategy is to have the basic components become smart. One of the outcomes of our strategy, or one of the first deliverables of our strategy, is that our plan is to have to take examples such as an area in Jeddah, to have it as greenfield and develop it, make it smarter. Another area that is brownfield and also develop it and make it smarter. And then we are planning as well to work on smart applications and smart maybe solutions in other certain layers. So that way we're just doing prototypes, if you will. And from those prototypes we will make sure that we are on the right track.
One of the interesting things about Dubai is that Smart City has the sponsorship of royalty. It's very much a top-down approach. Is that going to help in Jeddah? Will that happen in Jeddah?
Well, it should help. The issue is we cannot compare Dubai to Jeddah because the type of the government is different. So for example, in our country, Jeddah is a city. However, you have other cities, and the financing comes from the Ministry of Finance. It does not come from Jeddah, from the city of Jeddah. So you'll have to deal with, as you know, the investment is very huge in a smart city. The second thing is that the governor, the Saudi governor in our area in Jeddah, who's responsible for Jeddah and Mecca, has already developed a panel for smart city for that area.
Right.
So they've already established that panel, and our mayor is a member in that panel. However, it's just something very new, so we're all working together to achieve that. But as I said earlier during my panel, it's a long way, and it's not a 1 + 1 = 2 recipe. Every city is going to have to think of what they need. Maybe Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, this is going to be excellent for this area, for the city of Dubai. However, as you see, he did not make it a smart city initiative for the country, because that's not going to work. So I think it's hard to compare, oranges to apples, if you will. So that's why. But having a leadership role and having this from top down and bottom up as well is probably the most suitable for our area.